Hello and welcome. Welcome into the Lion's Den. Welcome in, everybody. Hi. Merry Christmas Eve if you celebrate it. If you celebrate Christmas Eve. Well, if you celebrate Christmas Eve, you probably celebrate Christmas. But Merry Christmas. Welcome in. See you in a minute. All right. We're going to open that other deck. Just felt the urge to play around with it. Ask what's coming in for all signs. Curious. Use that to cut it. My fingernails are too short. Use that. It's like a pterodactyl claw. The hell good is that used? I don't even know what you'd use that for. It's good on its own there. It's nice to see you. Make it so I can see the screen. Hello, Jamie. Hello. All right. Hello, Brandy. Hello, Christine. Fuller.
Tiger's Eye, hello.
Hello, Casey. Hello, LZ fan. Hey, Rebecca. Welcome in, Cindy, Kimberly, Chatty, Chicky, Rosie, and Tammy. Glad I didn't skip anybody. I might have missed one in there somewhere, or maybe I got everybody. Welcome in the 23. Please remember to hit the like button. If you like the content, feel free to subscribe. I'm only going to read upright tonight about what's coming in. And I'll go off of my internal revenue gut feeling type energy. It usually works best. So stick with that. I wasn't sure if I'd like how these look. I couldn't remember. I ordered these over a month ago. Well over a month ago. So I couldn't remember what these ones were going to look like. I like how they look. I can say I do like how they look. Let's put this over here. Slide this that way. Okay. Start with Aries. Your first card's out. I like the back. I really like that. That blue's doing it for me. And it's upright. They're going to all be turned upright regardless, but if they want to show reverse, unless they feel the need to speak about it in the reverse energy. Page of Pentacles. What are you building towards, Aries? Somebody's got some plans in the works, is what that tells me. Secret investments or wanting to open the door to new investments. Okay. Give them to you. It's a bunch. Ooh. Some of you are going to have opportunities in love. 10 of Cups. 9 of Cups. Are you going to be willing, emotionally receptive is the question, with the 8 of Cups next to it. Show me something on the 8 of Cups. Everything's showing up upright for you regardless, which is surprising. Oh my God, there's a lot of emotions here. Oh wow. Honestly, it looks to me. Clarify that. I got to do that. I saw the Page of Cups before I did anything right there. You've got so much water energy in next year. I feel like in 2023, what I see is you could definitely, holy shit, you could definitely have the opportunity of like a beautiful love relationship. If you were going to build towards anything or there was lack of momentum with it, I don't know if it's in 2018, 2019, 2020, 21, or just a repetitive process, something like that. What I'm seeing with the 9 of Cups, it's almost like you're going to spark the magic, but are you going to want to entertain the cups, or are you going to knock them over? Are you going to entertain this or let it fall over? In the Hermit's on the bottom of the deck, we'll get to that. That tells me you're going to have a lot of really like, do I want to do this? Really, really going over the situation. The 2 of Cups to the 3 of Cups. This, and that's what the Hermit over there. Something about, do I really want to go in for this? You're going to put a lot of emotional depth or thought into the situation. 5 of Cups. It's a little bit, it feels a little bit rocky. Like you may go back and forth. Hermit on the bottom. Somebody, I feel like if you're feeling like you can't trust it, it's a time where it's worth trying to trust this situation. These two. The Empress and the High Priestess. I almost feel like for you to get balance is you're going to have to trust new ways to approach love. And on the bottom of the deck, it talks about you doing that. The Emperor right here. That's your energy. Going after it, like learning that just things may not have worked out in the past the way you wanted. In what scenario? A love scenario. It's okay. I feel like in 2023, you start to move ahead or you have the opportunity. Something about having the opportunity if you want to go after it with the Strength card. Something about going after it with the Strength card and telling yourself that it's deserving, or it's almost like you've known it's always been right in front of you, but you've been hesitant. I have this hesitation energy on a situation, this hangman energy. I feel like that changes for you next year with the Scorpio energy here. I feel like you transform away from feeling that way next year. I'll move this away a little bit so it's not as ridiculous looking on the edge of the card. Clarify the death card for Aries, please. 47. Congratulations. Congratulations. I feel like you may have soared or moved on from staying stuck on an emotional inner contentment. Something about it's been an inner contentment or a battle. And if you stay there, the only person that it's wounding is yourself. Nobody else but yourself when it comes to love. 9 of Swords. It looks like that person's wounded and down. I think you're starting to identify, something. The only way I can pursue what I want is if I start to build in that direction. If I take action in that direction. I'll give them to you. How's it looking? 2 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. So you may be very invested in career or career endeavor, career related projects. You might even meet somebody via career. You may get more connected in a love equation through something you do. Something about I don't know, something about the way you build it. It could have something to do with somebody that you work with. That's what I'm getting on you. While you're focused on your stability, give me anything else you can give me for the sign of Aries. What's coming in? What's coming in for Aries? Some of you don't rush it. Something, if you've been wanting it, do not jump into something that try not to rush into a situation that could be chaotic or that could put you right back to having a little feeling a little problematic to the changes of a situation, because you've been waiting a long time for the Star card, for these manifestations. Many nights, something about many nights you've waited to see the happiness of a situation. The Sun card, Aries. You're going to get the judgment you're looking for. I feel like it's out there in the world for you. And you know something? You know what's out there in the world for you? Right under it. Look, it's new love connections. Ace of Cups and the Page of Cups, the celebration of new love. Your reading is all about getting more aligned in love. Some of you may find you could be deep invested in work, and that's when love arises for you. Others of you meet somebody that you're into with something new you do in work, or work position is what that was kind of showing me. That's what I see for you, what's coming in for Aries. Let's keep rolling. As you come in, if you don't mind, could you hit the like button? Thank you very much. I'm going to do Taurus's energy real quick. Let's do Taurus. Ginger ale first, though. Okay. Why can't I see anybody in the chat? What's going on with that? Nobody's here. Nobody's home. Oh my God. Jumped so much. Probably shouldn't have done that. I should have just shuffled them by hand, but I'll just put them upright. Doesn't matter. Still coming out upright. You could have dealt with an air sign, fire sign, Taurus, water sign that wants to be happy in a love situation, whether it's somebody around you dealt with or it's somebody you dealt with directly. That's what that shows. Show me something else. Clarify the Emperor upright. This one. This person could be very combative in love situations, or the emotions or the acceptance of what to believe when it comes to love situations. Huh? Okay. They could have had a lot of this, a lot of not having this energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy too at that. Somebody could feel really sheltered and loved, whether it's somebody you know or somebody you dealt with. Or they might have even made you feel that way is what I'm seeing. Give me something else for the sign of Taurus. What's coming in? You guys, Tauruses, you could be moving next year or planning a move. Figuring out where you want to sit down, set yourself. A lot of it could be because of emotional upsets around the energy of you. The High Priestess, you could also be really going into a lot of studying, you could be getting a lot more enlightenment, a shitload of enlightenment for the sign of Taurus. The High Priestess is beside the Hermit. That's you, like, the only other card that would really be, like, blow my mind beside that is the High Priestess. Excuse me, the High Priestess is there. The Hierophant. The Hierophant. If the Hierophant was there too, bottom. The Magician. Wow. The Magician's here. So you're going to get hit to a lot of situations, or you're going to find a lot of spiritual power. It might just pour out of you with that Magician being upright as well. Something about you being very spiritual. You may also leave commitments behind you that make you feel like it's too much of a struggle, whether it's in love, here's the Hierophant, or just because it's things you've had to see and learn for yourself. I am not surprised. So you might have had to watch how other people dealt with shit in love, and it taught you something, or you had to do that for yourself and it taught you something. Holy shit. Clarify the Hierophant. I want to know clarify all the changes here. That's 5. The High Priestess to the Hermit to the Magician to the Lovers to the Hierophant. Give me something on top of those 5. Sign of Taurus. What's coming in? Show me anything you can for the sign of Taurus. Keep seeing Judgment. The Judgment. I'm not gonna fuck that. I've seen it too many times. I keep seeing I'm like, what is that? Why do I keep seeing the orange out of the peripheral of my vision? The Judgment. You might have had to deal with too many judgments, too many situations. And now I feel like it's time for you to go after your judgment. Something about you're going to do this regardless. The sun and the moon's here. Day in, day out, you're going to work towards this. How do I know you're going to work towards this? Because look what's here. The King of Pentacles. You're going to work towards this. Just should I just tell them what I feel and not use the tarot? Is that what you do in spirit? Come on now. The Star card. Keep your manifestations high and believe in that. Believe in yourself and believe in what you want to achieve next year. Something about believe in yourself, believe in what you want to achieve, and a believe in what you've identified around you. That's huge for you, Taurus. Some of you also could pick up new studies or just be very fascinated about learning something about learning as much as you can, as fast as you can. Something about that's going to be a pursuit for you. Like that's something you're going to have a strong focus on coming in 2023. The Two of Pentacles. You may have a little bit of things that you have to juggle at the same time. 1 second. The King of Swords. Clarify the King of Swords and why it's here. Why is the King of Swords here? You're not going to let anybody play with your heart. I think you've already been something to where you're going to be hip to what direction you want to head into. And if people are playing with your heart, it doesn't stick around. That 3 of Swords, that heart with the swords in it, that heart's being lit on fire for a reason. I feel like you're going to build in a direction of power, strength, spiritually and financially. Like that's going to be your backing in 2023. That's all you're going to care. That's going to be your stead focus. Maybe taking care of other people as well, or being there for others, but not really letting anybody mess with your boundaries. I think you're going to be too productive. Working on financial goals and your spiritualism is what this shows me. you're really wanting that balance. Something about wanting that balance. Page of Cups. There may be distractions that come around. They may not be are they distractions? Yes or no? Let me see what you get. It's going to be upright. Let me see what kind of, if it seems like a positive yes for upright or more of a no card. What do you got? Emperor. I'm just going to say there could be opportunities that come towards you, whether they're distractions or something you want to take on. With the Empress there, I think you're going to be looking at it like, do I want to deal with that right now? I just see you having this full investment in yourself or close things around, like close relationships around you. Why the Hangman? Because you've realized the things of the past that have kept you stuck, that have been emotional burdens, the Five of Cups, that have left you feeling like I can't focus on those other 3 cups or be crying over the cups that I didn't invest in when I want 2 cups, but at the same time, not really being stuck on that. 6 of Swords, not wanting to be stuck on that. The thrills of a situation, the death. You're moving more in I feel like a solo environment. Why did the 7? When it comes to the past, you just want to see things transition or change, develop in like a new structure. Something about new structure. I gotta see why you did that. Hold on one second. Clarify these 4. Okay, so you'll look at things, or you'll really try to be, I almost want to say practical. Something about being practical. The 10 of Wands with the 9 of Wands. Not really wanting to be guarded or having your walls up or dealing with too many sticks or battles all at once. The 8 of Wands. Knowing where you want to head or where you want to go. The 7 of Wands is you trying to stay in front of that situation, courageous towards the situation, but also paying attention to this. The toxicities, the problems. It's the Devil card upright. Things that could try to get in the way of your success. Holy shit. Let's see what you get. Give me something else. Something else for Taurus. What's coming in? Ooh, if something from the past tries to reconcile or come towards your stability, I don't feel like you take on this committal energy. I don't see you. Somebody could emotionally try to come in. I don't see you doing it. Something about you're not willing to do this. Queen of Wands with a Knight of Wands. You might listen to what the person has to say, but you don't really want to invest. So if there's somebody that you've already had it out with, you're not going backwards right now. You've made up your mind on this with the Temperance card. Very, very definitely made up your mind. But look at both, whether it's a woman that had to do this or a man. That person doesn't look like you're going to move their decision. They're sturdy as a rock. They're not going to let somebody disrupt their stability or make them feel off kilter. And I think you're aware of that. 5 of Wands with the 4 of Wands. It's because it just doesn't seem like it's the right move right now for you, for somebody out there. Spiritualism and career are kind of what make you feel at home or something, or comfortable. That's where you're building towards 2 of Wands, the decision you've made, because you want to see changes in life or in situations. Might even be in the things you invested in, the time you invest things into, something like that. You have this growing, I want to grow faster and faster. I want to learn more and more. Like this curiosity / excitement. It's more of an excitement I'm feeling over anything. Could be a passion for it too. And for your family, Queen of Pentacles with the World. And it could be towards your family or towards producing it outward towards the world, projecting it outward, letting it grow, letting it be seen. That's what I have for you, Taurus. You will get truth and clarity on this too. Ace of Swords, that I like that card. That card, I kept seeing that card, and I'm like, what is that? I thought that was the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords. You'll get truth and clarity on this chapter or on a situation. You may have a lot. I'm going to tell you, with that Ace of Swords, you may have a lot of hot and cold days, but I think you're going to get a lot of truths out of those days. When I see that sword, I think of how they melt them down, they sizzle them, they make them cold to make them hot again. Something about you may have a lot of hot and cold days, but it may be with paying attention to what to keep away from stopping you from being victorious, where you want to see yourself, where you want to align with balance. You may be putting a lot of dedicated work into something too, day and night, the sun and the moon, something about day and night, working at something or towards achieving a different outcome around something like that. All right, let's go to Gemini. Gemini. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. Gemini. What do we have? What's coming in? I'm gonna wait. If these are meant to come back out, they will. 9 and the 8. Gemini. Show me Gemini. Ooh, they may want to come out. I just almost bent that one. Like one shuffle in. We'll see. Gemini. Which way do I go? Is what that says. The 8 of Pentacles. Which way do I build? What's underneath it? The 9 of. You're going to be a little upset about which direction to head in. And this could be a financial adventure, gain. You might be questioning, am I making the right choices or decision career related? Something about your career. And at the bottom, there's the 10 of Pentacles, career related. 2 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. So basically, you may feel like you have to figure out which direction do I head, which direction do I chase in 2023. 9 of Pentacles. This is going to be on your thoughts quite a bit. Do I go in this direction? 8 of Pentacles, back and forth kind of with that 9. Like unsure of energy when it comes to something you're doing financially, or if it's making you happy. Something about, is it making me happy, or should I kind of look in a new direction? Should I look away? The Empress she's looking away from it, putting the shield down. You have to clarify the 10 of Pentacles. Clarify why you have the abundant energy. Why? Why do they have the abundant energy? Okay. All right. So you could have some abundant energy you're focused on or achieving or going after, but at the same time, while you're doing that, you have the 2 of Cups with the Queen of Cups to the Knight of Cups to the Fool. You may have to decide if something's worth it for you. 7 of Pentacles, is it worth the investment? This could be a relationship that wants to get closer to you while you're trying to focus on work. This could be somebody that tries to distract you while you're at work, or vice versa. The Queen of Cups with the Knight of Cups and the Fool. Are you going to go after it? 7 of Pentacles. Clarify the 7 of Pentacles for Gemini. Will they go after it? You might deal with more. You might end up taking on work. Also assessing the past and trying to move towards a victory, like a happiness in love. You may have love and career is a big goal for you next year. I don't know why I get it like that. Maybe it's because you've had too many nights like this when it comes to love. The 9 of Swords, just being upset. Clarify something else for Gemini. Please show me what I have for them. You want to move away from that energy. So you know it's time to invest. Some of you may feel like I hate to say this, but some of you it's saying like I create my own problems and I struggle to face them. We all do that. Every fucking one of us. The Nine of Cups, emotionally, mentally and emotionally, when it comes to the wheel or me being happy, feeling blindfolded like that damn monkey. Why is this here? I don't even know what's under it. There's 3 of them. You're not going to be stuck in this forever, but it's going to be a decision you have to go after. There's a decision. It's almost like you can't run from that wolf forever. Eventually you get tired and the wolf fucking eats you. You understand? With that 2 of Pentacles, you will transform, but if you choose not to transform, the devil's here. You get eaten by the wolf. Clarify this. Give me clarification on the 2 and the wolf. The death, the 2, the death card transforming, making the decision. Some of you are going to make the decision to release toxic situations. Or just not want to focus on what you feel is unhealthy. Some of you are going to release toxic people or try to stay committed to feeling healthy. I don't ever get health on the devil card, but I'm getting health on you. I'm getting health on you. What the hell? Let's keep going. The Hierophant. It's almost like you want to learn. Some of you don't want your boundaries abused, or you want to focus on your health, your money, and your love. For you, I got health, money, and love. Very important. Something about those are the actions you want to see happen. That's what you want truth and clarity on. Anything else for Gemini? You want love. I'm telling you. Look at top and bottom. You wanting to connect to love or find that person. Some of you also may feel like you're running out of time. This is me being a psychic medium. I get the energy like some of you feel like I'm running out of time. You may not speak about it, but that's how you feel emotionally to a situation, or you may feel like you invest too much time elsewhere versus love. Like sometimes you may feel like you don't have time for the love. This is going to be for whoever it's for. Clarify the Emperor. Gemini. Well, don't count your blessings short for long, because it looks like something does want to show up for you. That's the Emperor. Something wants to move towards you in celebration, or the cards are just letting me know you want to see that happen. And ironically enough, the Empress, that could be you, is that Emperor is on top of the building blocks, wanting to see it build. Ironically enough, I could have put it anywhere, and it just happened to drop there. It has a lot to do with your happiness. Clarify the happiness card, the Sun. And building your happiness and your foundations. You'll be all about your foundations. A lot of you have had to get a lot of respect for situations that scorned you. I'm going to say this, something about being scorned. I felt scorned energy as soon as I looked down at the 3 of Hearts. Something about being scorned, releasing that energy, taking control of it, not letting it bother or fester you in your mind, recognizing that it might have been a mental prison, or been taking up too much mental clarity for too long, and for you to come out being the magician. And I do think you're going to have the opportunity to take these strides if you're willing. Something about if you're willing. 6 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, 7 of Wands. Clarify them. That's it. That's all I'm giving you. Okay. So you want balance, emotional, but you also want people to see things. It's almost like you want respect. Are you going to have to fight for your own situation and the respect of it? Something like that. You also, a lot of you Geminis are going to have options next year. This tells me a lot of you Geminis are going to have options next year. I can't say it any other way. Or it's either you're going to have many options, cups offered to you. And if that's not the case, so you could be a very good speaking Gemini, good looking Gemini, something like that. good speaker, just a good person, something like that. And this is what it attracts. Somebody wanting to take a risk in this. That was there before. The Emperor, somebody wanting to work with you or build with you. The Five of Swords to the Star, though, the Five of Swords, you may be having to really fend for what's important too next year. Something about go after what's important. That's going to be a big thing. A little bit, you guys have a lot going on because it looks to me like there's either options or not letting somebody treat you like a fucking option. Or it looks like you're deciding, you know what, the option is I got to invest emotionally in what's making me feel grounded and happy. That's what I see. Something about when I see the Strength card, I keep seeing the fucking Sun card I dropped about 2 minutes ago. And I only feel that, like, I didn't feel that way in the last 2 readings, but I feel like you want to go after this exuberant energy. And the turtle's in the corner of this picture. Maybe it feels like it's just not showing up. Or maybe you've been feeling like, why is what I want to be created or be put in my hands not in front of me? Now, some of you may have that career and be happy with that. Some of you may have that love and be happy with that, but not have the career, or vice versa. Somehow I feel like you're focused on the career, the family, and you're going to get a little bit of a spiritual, like, pay attention, like something about that quarter, that like crescent moon, where spirit's trying to get spirit's trying to get your attention, trying to see what you can manifest, what you can build in, or see more with inside of oneself kind of energy. Hold on. I was going to stop there, but I want to see if I can give you anything else. Anything else. I like how that came out. It came out like real. The 8 of Cups. So some of you may leave a love situation completely behind if you haven't, or if you've been back and forth with it. You're going to really assess if it's the right foundation for you. The Moon card and the 4 of Pentacles. Stability will be a very big factor for you too in 2023. And love. You're opening your heart. Clarify the Queen. If he wants to show up again, he will. Clarify it. It'll be love. Ace of Wands. Love and passion. You're going to have a lot of passion and creative. You're really wanting change. Some of you want change in a love situation and a financial struggle is what this is telling me. Or some of you, if it's not that, you're going to get a change in a love situation, and you're going to get change in the manifestations you possess that have always been within, still inside of yourself. Something like that. The world's going to bring it to you, or you're going to bring it. It's coming. Something about it's on its way. That's all I can really say for this reading for you guys. I think I went a little long on yours. 3244. Going into Cancer. How's everybody doing? Cancer. Let's see what we get. Cancer. These ones aren't as slippery as the last 2. Thank you, Chastity. Merry Christmas to you as well. And Happy New Year. As you come in, please remember to hit that like button. Here we go for the sign of Cancer. What do we get for Cancer? Why? Why do we start with that ugly card? Somebody's got to stop with the deception around you, or somebody doesn't trust you. It's one of the two. 7 of Swords, the Empress, the Knight of Swords. You don't trust somebody, or somebody doesn't trust you is what that shows me. Queen of Pentacles, you're very focused on your career goals right now. That's the momentum you're bringing to the table. But you start with the 7 of Swords and the Empress. So somebody either feels like you backstab them and you can't trust them, or you feel that way about them, or somebody just fucking lying in general. It's one of those two situations. I don't feel like you're stuck on that. I think you're stuck, Knight of Swords, on building either health or finances up. Most likely finances for you Cancers. Somebody wants a bigger bank account or wants money to be the last thing on their mind. Cancer signs. That's what that's telling me. And look what just came out for your stability. I dropped up these. I'm going to give you 2, whatever they are. Don't know. That the one that 7 of Pentacles, more money. Here we go. You may also have, I don't know, I'm going to tell you, this may not be everybody's message. Somebody may try to return. I feel like this is somebody trying to return. Could be a water sign you dealt with. Or you hear about them. They either try to return or you hear about them. I feel like they're trying to come in, though. Like the Lover's upright. Water sign, air sign, energy. Maybe earth sign. Page of Cups, wanting to sip off that cup. What you doing? How you doing? Type energy. Can I come in? Can we have some fun? Shit like that. No secret to the sauce of this. Could be a Pisces. Some of you guys could be a Pisces. Gonna tell you. Is it worth being on guard for a situation? Will you respond to the messages? You let me know. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. What do we got? No, most likely. If I had to, if like I wanted like an immediate answer, you probably won't want to entertain it for long or look into it very. You'll be like, back away. Like, nah, I'm pouring your cup out. I'm sorry on that one. We can't do this again. We played those games kind of energy. Look at this. I've become wiser and older. And my cup's going somewhere else. That person could be stuck in the past. This person saw the Hangman. I didn't grab it, but they could be stuck in the past. They could also be stuck in childlike or player-like energy, childish player-like toxic energy, whether it's a woman or a man that you had to deal with. Could definitely, I don't care what sign they are, fire, air, water, earth, whoever it is, trust yourself on what to do, on the momentum you take, or the severity of this person and the outcome that probably isn't worth it. Balance and the 10 of Swords. Is it worth it? Look what happens. I feel like, so it did come out reversed, but I'm not reading them reversed. So if you were to entertain this guppy, this dude riding that bass from the past, it's almost like you wouldn't be the wiser. I'd have no other way to say it than that. 3 of Wands reversed. I think you're gonna move away from it. I just get this move away from it energy. 2 of Wands. You may also focus. You've decided that chapter's ended. You know, the lightning struck for a reason. The Tower. I released that for a reason. Type energy. Good for you. Good. I wish I didn't shuffle. That made sense. There it is. I had this face in me. I said, good for you. The Tower and the 7 of Wands, kind of like being proud of yourself. And maybe you should be. I feel like you took the right respect for yourself with this individual. The Magician. Look at this shit. You learned about this. Could have been a Scorpio, could have been a Pisces, could have been an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, could have been any sign. It isn't imperative. It doesn't matter to me what sign you dealt with. It matters what the situation is and what you learn from it. Thank you for the super chat, Rhonda. The World. Some of you have learned what is worth working towards and what's not. This could also mean ego death. You might have to put your ego aside. Nine of Swords and the Ace of Cups. That just tells me that either the person has regrets, or either the person has regrets, somebody has regrets. I feel like somebody has regrets around you. It definitely could be a water sign that you dealt with. I'm feeling anyone, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but Pisces or Scorpio a lot. I feel like you really need to keep your eye on the prize with the Ace of Pentacles. remember why that's important. It's going to work for you. Not only emotionally is going to make you happy, but as you build, you're going to start to feel better. While you're building, you'll feel better. You just keep getting building energy. And I feel like you're building towards your career or your finances. Definitely your career, your finances. Why did these come out? Clarify these for Cancer. King of Cups and the Seven of Cups. You looked away. Okay, so every time, this is a very specific message. Every time this comes at you, or you have the opportunity of it, you kind of get deterred because I feel like you want to focus on staying grounded or building in a new direction. You may have your heart open to having some fun, but you're not really wanting to fight for any relationships or worried about fighting for any more than platonic relationships. Your stability or maybe even something around the essence of your family is more important. King of Pentacles. Okay, I'm done. Your foundations are more important, whether it's family, whether it's just work, building what you want to build and not having to feel guarded in situations, wanting to put that to rest, knowing that that's what needs to happen. Ace of Wands. When this shows up for you, it's not like you're not going to be ready for it. I think you'll be ready for it. Clarify the Ace of Wands. When it's meant to show up, or when you want it to come in, or when you want to deal with it. Look at the fucking all right, I don't know who this is for, but I'm going to tell you this. Ace of Wands to the Strength. You're worried about passion when it's meant to meet you, or you see fit of it, or wanting to deal with it. You'll be really focused on the King of Pentacles and balancing act of career and potential family or the connections you appreciate around that, then love. I feel like you've decided, you know what, when it comes to love, 2 of Cups energy, 5 of Pentacles, I'm sick of being out in the cold. I'm sick of being juggled or not settling down in a situation. And you want to move away from that. 9 of Cups. Emotionally, you're working towards it with the Wheel. Just be patient. 3 of Swords, King of Swords, 4 of Swords again. Right in the middle for some reason. Just do the middle. Continue to invest in yourself, Cancer. Clear any negative feelings, thoughts through 2023, and watch how things shift. That's all I'm going to say with what it shows me. Watch how the more you have patience with things that were out of your control or that bothered you in love, the more you pursue action and release the thoughts of it, the faster you create those celebrations. That's what I got for Cancer. Okay. That one was a little tough. Career, definitely career. Career is like a huge pivotal thing for Cancer. That's a big thing on Cancer's mind. And there's a lot of people that are probably Cancer. And if you say I'm wrong there, I would probably say you're fucking crazy, unless you don't have an issue with your career. But I would bet more than, I don't know, the cards, you've heard the saying, cards don't lie. And I don't think they could lie about that situation or about other things that were stated there. It just seemed like he kept wanting to focus on something very specific about what's going on or what somebody's feeling or contending with or could be contending with. And it fucking was money related. 2 money cards. I'm done. All right, we'll go to Leo in a minute. I do like these cards, by the way. The images are great. I would say these take the cake. And the Celtic, even though it's Celtic, the Celtic Tarot, definitely. You'll get it. It jumped. 6 of Swords. You got the same theme. What are you doing, Leo? Are you trying to worry about your stability or where you're going to invest or how you're going to invest? What in the hell? What's here for Leo? You got that'll probably show up. It's probably going to show up. As I'm saying it, it's a one card that like I hesitate on. There's your card. You're manifesting a stronger outcome or trying to. That's the goal you have in mind. I also feel like you're going to get the Hierophant for some reason. Let's see what you get. We won't clarify that till we get there because I'm curious. Some of you guys may have some love opportunities. I said that there's 143 in here. That means I love you. Some of you may have some love opportunities. Ooh, you got the Hermit and the High Priestess together as well. Holy shit. I think that was Taurus that got that. Taurus or Aries? I think it was Taurus. Ooh, you could be getting some sexy messages too. Emotional messages, kinky shit. We'll get to that. We'll get over there in a minute. Six of Swords to the Four of Pentacles. I think you're really going to invest or focus on your stability. What I see from that is focusing on your stability. Moving towards taking action towards your stability. And you have building under that. Stability and love interest as well. But you have to start with the Moon card. Really wanting to manifest that. You have the Devil with the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you be careful what you spend your money on, or if you give it out, if you borrow it out next year. If you've got good money and somebody comes towards you asking to borrow it out, be careful with that. The Devil with the guy hiding his money. I want to know more about what's going on here. Hold on. And she belongs. Well, you came out underneath the Devil too. So the Queen of Wands. Some of you are really going to have to fight for making a decision either in a relationship or a career, or you could be working on one and the other one, if it comes in, you're wondering if it's worth the move. The Four of Pentacles, the Star card with the Hermit, the High Priestess, and then you showed up. There will be, don't let anything distract you. Try not to become overly obsessive with the outcome of some of you, it's with the outcome of love things in the past. Others of you, it's just releasing something. I'm not sure what this is trying to tell me. Hold on a second. What are you saying? The Star card to the Moon. Me too. It's really telling me you got to trust your moves. Oh my God, I feel like I'm playing fucking poker. This tells me trust your moves. For the Devil to be there, the Eight of Pentacles, you may really have to trust your moves financially and in love next year. That's what this is trying. I was like, what the fuck is this trying to say? That's what this is saying. And then I'm staring you dead ass in the eye, Leo. Page of Wands with the Lovers. This could be you really having to make a decision. Also, this could be new love coming towards you. Page of Wands, Lovers, Knight of Cups. New love wanting to rush towards you as well. If I had to put a time frame, end of spring, summer, or fall for you, Leo, with what the cards show me around them, that would be the time frame for you. As far as a love thing, let's keep going for Leo.
Anything else for Leo? What's coming in?
Bring it to him.
I have no idea. Clarify that. And that.
You're going to have some decisions to make next year. That's what that's telling me.
Now, just the bottom one, whatever it is. You're going to have some decisions.
You're going to have some strong contemplations. Some of you, it's with, is what you're investing in really going to invest with me? Like thinking about, is this worth my time or effort? Whether that's career related or in love. This is what the message is. This is what it's showing. I get it now. All right. So it's like the 8 of, don't self-sabotage yourself. The Knight of Swords. Realize when to take action towards celebrations, true commitments that are going to show up. You're going to have to really face this in 2023. Is the commitment in front of me worth the battle or worth, not even the, I don't want to say battle, something about the fucking time. Are things going to shift correctly? Is this going to work out? I get this hesitant energy on it. Somebody could be very guarded or feeling like they're lying to themselves in the situation, whether it's you or them. 2 of Wands, you're going to have to come up with a conclusion. This could be finances or love. Use your wisdom, use your discernment. 6 of Wands. Clarify the 6 of Wands. Why? Just one. That was fast. You're not going to want distractions to get in your way next year. I just see you're like, no, fuck that. That'll be the decision I think you rush towards or you end up going after. You have the 2 of Wands over here, the 2 of Swords now. That's you. If it come up more than once, you're going to figure out the decision that's best for you. The 6 of Wands to the King of Pentacles. I feel like you go back towards what works for you. Clarify that 2. Clarify the 2. Leo, what's coming in? That's funny. I say clarify the 2. You get 2 cards. The Wheel of Fortune, and you're gonna have to really, really invest in what's best for you next year. That's gonna be what brings your emotional happiness up. Let's go to the bottom. That's also gonna be what the changes you need to make in the world. And it's going to bring you that abundant energy in 2023. You may have a lot of abundant focus next year. I feel like you're going to focus on a lot of abundant energy. That's what I see for Leo. Focusing on your abundance. I split the deck in half, wanting to move towards that. The Chariot. Clarify anything else you can clarify that I can understand. Queen of Swords. Committing to it. Page of Swords. You're really going to go in that momentum. I think it's because you're recognizing things of the past aren't changing. And one thing is, nobody likes to sit still for too long, especially not a fire sign. Trust me on that. They'll fucking put that to bed. 10 of Swords. Yeah, even though I wasn't going to read reverse, it's just clarifying what I just told you. Anything else? The Empress, the 10 of Wands is upright with the Empress reversed. Something taking you out of your element or making you feel out of your element. The 3 of Wands, not wanting to build. Justice, wanting balance, but it being too fucking much. When it comes to the there's committed energy you might have to focus on next year. Is it worth it? Is it going to come in, or am I wasting my time energy? Something like that. You may end up in some kind of endeavor like that. It's going to be a financial thing or a love thing. That's what it's showing me. Some of you may be both. All right. Here we go. Move on to Virgo. Virgo. Welcome in. Welcome in. Merry Christmas Eve, everybody. Merry Christmas Eve. Hey, music lover. Welcome in. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Mustang girl. What's up, joyful dolphins? Virgo. What do we got for Virgo? Keep seeing the sun for you. Brighter days, maybe? What's going on? Okay. I'm going to tell you what I'm feeling. Some of you guys are really going to be dedicated to work or wanting to invest in a new work situation, maybe changing careers, moving up in careers, something like that, or wanting that is what I'm getting. But I'm also getting boundaries. Something about your boundaries are really powerful next year. You know that. You're willing to see this through, or you know you have to keep them up high, your boundaries around certain individuals. Hold on. That make you feel like they're toxic. There's something about you having an energy that you don't want. Something about, clarify the devil. Do it. Could have been a fire sign. Could have been a fire sign, earth sign. Definitely could have been an earth sign. Any other sign you want to show up? Air, earth, air, fire. Fire, air, earth sign. I don't think you want to struggle with anything in 2023. Especially not finances. For you, it's like, no, I don't like, for you, it's almost like when it comes to the world, I want to get mine. Something about I want to get mine. And I'm going to know how to have really good boundaries with shit. That Queen of Pentacles and that Strength card, something about your boundaries is going to be very important. Trust your thoughts if that's what you think. If you're like, how the fuck would this guy know that? If you feel that way, trust it. You were born with that innate gift. There's a baby on this High Priestess. If you feel that way towards a career, whether it's towards a career or a situation around you, you were born with your feelings. Build on them. They can show you a lot. Trust me on that. The Devil, the Queen of Wands. That could be somebody feeling like they think you're obsessive or compulsive when you deal with them. Just watch out for people that come at you that way as well. The World with the Queen of Swords. That to me is stand your ground. You need to stand your ground and believe in yourself. See that pretty flower in the corner? Believe in yourself. Believe in your own happiness. And it may just show up for you. Thank you for the super chat, Casey. I just seen that. Don't know when you did it or what you said. Thank you. Two of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. You're really going to want to stay grounded or focusing on balancing unhealthy relationships, or maybe something about I'm not giving into them. That Devil and the Queen. What I'm seeing and feeling, it's like I'm not giving into this shit. I am not going to give into this shit, is what I'm seeing for you, Virgo. That Queen, that Devil and that Queen of Wands, you don't want to give into that. It's almost like you don't want to feel like you got to be juggled or finagled in a situation. You really want to go after abundant energy. You may have recognized this and known it's best to leave something in the past, not hash something out that might. It's just too chaotic. The fuck is this? It's just too chaotic. Three of Hearts, heart stabbed. Too much of a burden to deal with. Emotionally, I think you've come to the acceptance of this too. I think you're aware of this. I feel like you had no other option but to make this decision. Here we go. Your happiness wants to come out, or you're going to find happy. Something about that sun showing up for you. And the Queen of Cups is underneath it. Good. Keep working. Keep working at whatever makes you happy. Something I never say that with this card, but keep going after what makes you happy. That Magician's making me feel like to tell you, keep going after whatever's making you happy or whatever's working for you. Go after that passionately. King of Wands energy. What's here? Some of you released I definitely could have released an air sign. Excuse me. Doesn't have to be. An air sign, maybe a fire sign that messaged. King of Swords, where they cut you out. Four of Swords, mentally. Man, I don't think you care about it anymore. Or you worry about this love situation. Something about I released this love situation, or I know it's something about don't trust it. I feel like you walked away from it, or you released it, or knew to release it because it was feeling untrustworthy. Something about not bringing in the correct feeling. Hold on.
Look what keeps showing up for me every time I shuffle like 3 or 4 times for you. That. So I'm just going to give it to you. Move in the direction that's going to, just like I was saying on that Page of Wands to the 8 of Cups, and might not be happy with the outcome of a love situation around you. Move towards the happiness that you deserve and you want to see show up. Don't let anything disrupt your emotions. You deserve that. Anybody deserves that at any point in their life. Some of you may say, some of you, why you're doing that, that's potentially when somebody could arrive for you. That, even though I'm not reading backwards, that there's a side message there that also could have been, because it did come up reversed. No, I'm not doing that today. That could mean you won't let somebody disturb your happiness. Somebody you've dealt with close proximity, somebody close to you. You're not gonna let them fuck with you. You're like, nah, not today, John. Not today, Sheila. Kind of energy like that shit. 3 of Wands. What are you building towards? Just went flying over my table. Moving on from situations that disturb your emotional contentment. That's what you're doing. You've recognized that a while back, I feel, too, with that bird soaring. You want to turn turn the page, turn the cheek kind of energy. You've said, I've had enough. I'm cutting that shit out of my life. That's done with. I've learned that some situations don't change. Some situations stay the same old bullshit. And I'm taking a leap of faith, and probably needing to be told, be courageous about it. Go after it. You may just be happy about these changes you're accepting to go after. You're identifying for yourself. The change is going to show itself to give you a victory. You have a great message. That's what I see for you. Sometimes it's better to understand what's good around us and what's not, and then release it. That's what I see for the sign of Virgo. All right. We'll do Libra in a minute. You like them upright, or should I just stick with them all mixy-meshy? Should I just have them up and down, or just upright? I don't know if you guys are liking the upright. I'm not paying attention to the chat. Not much, unfortunately. I probably should be. Whatever's better for you. Do as you feel. It doesn't get any easier than that. Okay. Give me a second. I'm going to light my cigarette. Who you doing now? Shit. Turn it off. Libra? Oh, you guys get a good message. I hope the majority of these were good. I already forgot half of what I said. That's crazy, but I like that. Makes you a lot less tired after. I'm not always tired after I read. Once in a while, yeah, not always. Ironically enough, it's about the same. Kind of the same. I think this tires me out a little more than just trying to look at you and give you your own little, put these down and just tell you about what life's gonna be like or what could show up, shit like that. That can get to me, but it doesn't usually as much as trying to do everybody. Clarify that for the sign of Libra. What are you saying? Why did that come out first? I want to know what the real meaning is behind that for them. Really, really dig on that one for me. What's coming in for them? Start with this side. You're putting things that emotional burdens behind you. Oh, you could also have health issues. You could have health issues. Clarify the star with the Queen of Swords. I don't think you're focused on love for some reason. You got the Chariot in reverse. I'm going to give you guys both. Chariot in reverse. I don't feel like your heart is focused on a love problem anymore. Something that might have hurt you too. Three's a crowd, Why is she paying attention? Why are there two men and one woman? You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like you care about that judgment anymore. I feel like you've something that might have kept you hung or stuck in love. You've released it. You don't want the stress of it. The Five of Swords. You're not willing to fight battles anymore, or have long upset nights. Eight of Cups. Ooh, emotionally, you're getting very emotionally content with loving yourself. Something about I need to love myself, and there's no secret to that. That you know that's the inner power that counts for you, and that's going to bring you the abundance and turn the wheel in your favor. Your reading's not that hard. Let's give you a little bit more. Anything else? What's coming in? Transformation. Some of you are going to going through a great transformation. It's just going to come in. And if something comes in kind of shady, Seven of Swords reversed, you'll ignore the shit out of it. You won't let it disrupt your foundation, your happiness, your principle. Something about your principle, it gets ignored. A childlike energy gets ignored. Because if it makes you feel guarded or plays with your emotions, that you'll feel like you haven't learned your lessons. I feel like you've learned all lessons, though, for some reason. Like, this is like I've moved on. I'm more excited on my own. I've put this behind me, Five of Pentacles. Look at this shit. I'm more happy on my own. You may also get a lot more spiritual messages. Something about you getting more spiritually in depth or active. Somehow something pings. You get that extra burst of spiritual commitment. Some of you might also have celebrations that want to come towards you, or people that want to come towards you. Ooh. If it's a past love situation, you're not having it. You've already given this thought. You don't trust it. The King of Cups, emotionally, you're disconnected. It's reversed when it comes to celebrating with somebody of the past. Some of you have assessed the past so damn hard that was the decision that needed to be had. Maybe it was like, I don't have any more patience with this shit no more. I don't want to feel stuck in my head, and I'm not going to. If you were played with mentally or emotionally, I don't think you're going to let anybody play with your balance or try to strike you down. You see that wand, that passion, try to mess with your passion. You won't let that happen again. I feel like you've learned your lesson. Something about I've learned a lesson with a love situation. A person I had a lot of love for. I had a lot of love for this, but it just didn't work. And I have to trust that I'm better off on my own. Something about I'm better off on my own. Emotionally aware of it too. Four of Cups reversed. Not wanting to be emotionally hurt over this heartbreak anymore. You've released a heartache. I've released a heartache for Libra. Why did the Fool come up reversed with that? Show me something. Nine of Pentacles. You could have some struggles with health or money too. That's what it says with the Tower reversed. Three of Pentacles trying to build a success or a victory. Seven of Pentacles trying to release the past hurts. You've really tried to release past judgments or hurts or focus on health and loving yourself is what I'm getting out of this message for you, Libra. That's what I see for Libras. Almost like not wanting to throw shade or throw the wrong judgment. Knowing better or feeling better about that content inside of yourself. Something like that. That's what I'm seeing for you guys. You've released anything that felt like it was not keeping you balanced or manifesting you forward because you want to go after complete happiness. A lot of you have released this in the past situations, and it presents you with a great victory that starts to build momentum. It starts to show you a lot of change next year. Maybe a lot of changes that you've been waiting for start to show up. Something like that's important to say. Okay. We're going to go on to Scorpio. Scorpio. Here we go. Scorpio. Shuffle again. See what you get. Scorpio. What's coming in? Ooh, give them to you. I'm going to give them to you. All the ones that didn't want to go back in, you're getting. So quite a bunch. Hold on. This one first. Emotionally, passionately what? Some of you are releasing an ending or a separation. Some of you have. You're definitely emotionally not really wanting to worry about the ending of a situation or the outcome. Something about the outcome with these two. How it played out. Page of Cups reversed. Emotionally releasing it. Tower. Some of you are accepting the change. Some of you are accepting the change. Lovers is in reverse. Let me show you. The King of Cups to the King of Wands. Emotionally and passionately looking forward, kind of carefree or happy. Not being strung up on the past heartbreaks, the past emotional investments. Really trying to get emotionally centered or just being humbled over what you've learned and what you've had to let go. Something like that. The Hangman and the Judgment. If you felt stuck with judgments of the past, Page of Cups, you're releasing feeling stuck, especially in a love situation, or you definitely probably have released it completely, is what this says. You've released the outcomes. The Tower, you're seeking balance and change. Like you want balance with change. Five of Cups. Queen of Swords. Could have been with a fire sign, air sign, water sign. You don't want to be restricted around your foundations either. Something about I don't want to be restricted in my foundation. This with the King of Pentacles in reverse in the Hierophant, you do not want to feel restricted in the foundations. The Five of Cups to the Queen of Swords. I feel like you've realized that it might have taken its course to get to that change, but you're kind of like, I did it. It's like I did it energy, and I knew not to build with it energy. Seven of Wands. I'm not going to fight for something that's not worth fighting for when it comes to a celebration or a committed energy. If something needed to be left, that came fight. Okay. If something needed to be left behind, Five of Swords, or wasn't willing to fight. Yeah, I don't feel like it bugs you. I feel like you've moved on and you've learned. You have a very powerful learning. Like you learned a lot in love. This may have been in the past. I feel like it could have been with a Leo you learned about it, or Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Feels like air, fire, water. What else is here? Oh, come on. Lately, your cards do not want to stay around the table. They're the ones that really want to fly around. The past. What is it saying about the past? Show me the past. These two first. You've moved on. That's all it's saying. You might have had to release a water or a fire sign. That's what this tells me. And you made the decision. It's just repeating itself now. Some Scorpio out there recognize I gotta leave something behind. I'm not feeling it. The world reversed. I'm gonna pursue different avenues. Or I'm going to continue to work towards what I can manifest. The Knight of Swords and the Star card. Anything else for Scorpio? What's coming in? That's reversed. I'm leaving it. Releasing the past. Moving on the Emperor. You're moving on. You have move on energy all over this. You're not going to deal with any battles or any bee stings of past hurts or regrets. Something about you knowing not to do that, or it's just going to get in the way of your true born happiness, the right of it. That's good. Good. You will. I do feel like you get balance. You will get balance. Just be careful about people lying around you, or the Two of Swords, or lying about. Just be careful about what people tell you. Something about be careful about what people tell you. Something that shit's important. For you to get balance, the Magician reversed. Deceit and the Two of Swords. You're going to have to be very discerning about the Ten of Wands reversed to the Devil reversed, to the Knight of Cups. Don't believe everything somebody has to say. And that comes towards you in a love situation. You may deal with that, or you may have dealt with that, or that may arise for Scorpio, something like that. Some of you could have already dealt with that. Some of you could be getting. Everybody deals with things at different times. Some of you could be going through that now, or go through that a couple months from now. Like, shit, like I trusted this person and I shouldn't have trusted this person. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Sagittarius in a minute. Hey everyone. I hope you guys are all ready for Christmas. What's here for Sagittarius? Just one for you. Oh, the first one, the one I kept seeing. I'm like, you're getting the star card, and I loved having to flip them over because I'm like, I know the star's gonna show up, and it was your first card. You're gonna have a lot of manifesting. I get this personal empowerment, something about you focusing on yourself or what you can manifest. Something about you working on yourself, definitely working on yourself. Taking action towards building, maybe even building yourself up or getting a little more active. Not only active, when I say active, I get this energy on Sagittarius, like being more active about what you'll let come in and hurt you and what you won't. Becoming a little more wise around what's going to work and what's not. That star card, for it to show me it like it did in the shuffle and then to come out like that, it's good. You're getting more wise. Look at this shit. I'm telling you, next year you get more wise, you get more in depth, get more in tune with yourself. You also maybe, you won't be afraid to release things or speak up about how you feel, something like that, or the way you want to see things work out. I feel like you get a lot more intuitive power next year, like a lot. 8 of Cups, 8 of Wands, and the 9 of... Really? 2 of them. Yeah, you might not have got a victory with a fire air sign. Some of you. Fire. Celebration. Knight of Pentacles. Temperance in reverse. Might have been you that got left out in the cold from a fire air. Maybe water sign. Could be earth. Could be earth. But let's see. What sign needs to show up that needs to be said for the sign of Sagittarius? Whether they left you out or you had to cut them out, whatever that's about. Could have been a fire sign like yourself, fire or earth sign. It just, you could have a lot of arguments with a significant other too, or you did either this year or you might see that next year if you are coupled. Ooh, that like jumped up on the box and the devil's upright staring at it. The Hermit with the, you're really going to look at situations. I feel like you're going to try to be practical and focus on the best way or really practical and look at the ability or the skill set of how to handle situations around you next year. I feel like that's a big thing you focus on. Some of you, it's towards love commitments. So others of you, it's towards love commitments or yourself. Something about it being yourself. The 6 of Pentacles, trying to get that balance for yourself, not wanting to feel juggled in a situation, wanting to get justice or balance in a situation. A lot of you may also be something about changing position or career, something in career not making you happy, cutting that out or cutting out a love situation. It's either career or love for you. You cut out, but I get the spiritual power on you too. Something about you getting enlightened a little bit more next year. It probably could have had a lot to do. I'm going to end it there. Could have had a lot to do with the heartbreaks you've dealt with, the truth and clarity of situations you've had to deal with, the past that you've had to face and deal with. something about that showing itself to you and training you, teaching you, making you a little more self-reliant or self-observant around what you want to deal with. Something like that. Some of you have already went through that too. I get that a lot of you have went through this, that last part. Okay. Hello. Okay, we're going to do Capricorn in a minute. Capricorn. I liked your readings, Sagittarius. It was an awareness reading. You're getting more content with your situations, your surroundings. I feel like you're getting grounded, and a lot of it's coming from the heart and the gut. The mind's exhausted, but it'll catch up. Something like that. What the fuck? I don't know. That's what I'm getting on you. Here we go. Capricorn. Capricorn. Okay. You learned about what is worth your time and what is not from the past relationships, what needs to be cut out. Might have taken a little bit of thinking method. Go to the bottom. You might have cried at night. Some of you were crying at night. This tells me you had a lot of thoughts. You might have had a lot of tears at night there, my dear Capricorns. I feel like you're flying on your own, though. That Three of Wands with that the Hierophant beside it, you've learned lessons in love. You've had to learn these lessons in love, Capricorn, with a Hierophant next to it. You had to learn what was worth your time, effort, or being upset over. Release what I had to release. What can stick with me and what has to be cut away from me. Not feeling insecure about making the decision, but still kind of emotionally burdened by it is what this says. Thinking about it and it being an emotional burden. Maybe crying about this situation too. Anything else? That doesn't feel like, some of you could be dealing with it now, but I don't feel like that's new energy. I feel like I'm getting what you've already had to go through. Others of you, the easy way out is to really focus on either trying out new health regimens or focusing on career and how you're going to establish a career, maybe even become more entrepreneurial. Some of you have that big mindset or have been trying to transition your mind to that. You're trying to figure out how you could pull that off. What else is here? Empress. I think you take a lot of enjoyment in the factor of going through that situation. Something career endeavor, wanting to try something new. You're going to figure it out. Yeah, Two of Swords reversed with the Magician. I'm like, I say you're going to figure it out, and then the Magician showed up. You'll figure out the talent or the skill. If you haven't yet, that's cool. What else is here? Whatever it is, it might bring in a lot of happiness. One shuffle might bring in a lot of happiness. Anything else? If you've been lacking pursuing, moving, or taking action towards it, this tells me to start building towards it for you. Start building towards it. High Priestess with the King of emotionally. You might have had a lot of other things kind of in the way. Family problems. Or just trying to get your emotions intact. Still clearing the emotional scars or damage of a situation. Of an ex. Give it more time, but I'm going to say, as you give something more time, never lie to yourself about what you may have hung on to for too long or how strong it may feel you need to take. If something's behind you in love and it feels like it's slowing you down in progress, don't stress over that, because the only person that can create that progress is you. You on your own. And you guys are pretty strong with that stuff. 9 of Pentacles. If you don't think it's been showing or manifesting, I feel like it wants to. But I do feel like you have to go out and get this. This is like you have to go out and get this. 7 of Wands. Stand your ground. Fight for it. It's worth something about this is worth fighting for you. That's what I see for you, Capricorn. I'll give you a little bit more, I think. I think yours was kind of shorter than everybody else's. So I'll ask a little bit more just to see what we got. Give me anything else you can give me for Capricorn. Give me anything else you can give me for Capricorn. Something completely different if possible. What can you tell me? What's coming in? What do you got? I'm trying to shuffle them different. That didn't work so well. Let's do it again. Don't show me that 3 of hearts coming in either. No. What do we got? Let's go. What do we got for Capricorn? Anything else you can show me? Anything else? What's coming in? Might have new love interests coming in. Or releasing the burdens of an interest or the celebration. This will tell me. Some of you, it's releasing the ending, saying final goodbye to look at this shit, to a heartbreak. To a heartbreak. I was wondering why I kept showing me that before. Like I saw it when I stopped and almost ended your stuff. If there was something that really scarred you, now it's repeating the message I already gave you. Don't worry about that. Focus on those manifestations you want to see grow. Somebody played with your emotions or made you imagine something was going to change. Focus on where you want to see yourself. Your message is going back into what I already told you. Focus on that. That's what's best for you. That's when you know they're not playing. When they're like, you're just going to say this, and this is all you're going to say to them. All right, I'm sorry. Like, that's cool. If you paid attention to the first message, you saw that in the first message, or some of it. It's fun when you use more than one set of cards because it'll do that shit. And it's like, oh, damn. How can you not see that? You know? Hopefully it resonates for somebody. Trust your own wisdom, knowledge, guidance, and don't feel afraid to take risks. I'm going to tell you, with having fun or excitement with brand new connections for you, my dear Capricorns, I feel like it's worth it. I feel like that's what the secret messages you'll get, the judgment or the outcome you're looking for, is that's what I feel the end part for you I'm supposed to give you. There you go. Do Aquarius. 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 What's coming in for Aquarius? What's coming in for the sign of Aquarius? If you've been nervous about moving to or building towards something, I totally get this message. Don't know where it's going, but something about being nervous about taking a leap of faith or having the courage, the strength, the power to prove it to yourself. Some of you could be moving away or I don't know if it's downsizing or wanting to upsize, something like that. Whatever you're wanting to build towards or that you're thinking of building towards, if it's causing you worry, I would say release that. Something about you need to release that emotionally. It's probably what's best for you. The 9 of Swords with the King of Cups upright. The 6 of Pentacles, it'll help you balance out the situation or the judgment ahead. Knight of Pentacles, just start building. And if you need to do something, but you feel that unsure energy, release it. That's kind of where this message is starting to go. Some of you, could it have been with a heartbreak or a third party situation? Yes. Some of you, it could have been with that you've released it, and that was what it was trying to show me. Others of you, it's with a foundation or moving. Something about maybe moving away from a love situation or staying at distance from it, not letting somebody come back towards you, not letting somebody kind of invest in you. You get this in the world reversed and the King of Pentacles, one side to the other. Somebody could want to invest with you, and I almost get like it's shambles. Something about it's dishonest. I get this fucking honest energy on whoever it is around you. I don't know why I feel that way, but I feel that way. Player energy. Hold on. There you are at the end. Somebody could be trying to play with your heart. Watch out for somebody playing with your heart. I'm going to tell you, you might have to cut somebody down and say no, or no, not to rush towards this shit. The 10 of Wands. Like, it isn't worth the hassle in this celebration. Could have been a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. maybe Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Queen of Wands. I would say no with this one. I don't see it being worth it. The Six of Pentacles reversed, you fighting your ground, Knight of Pentacles wanting to march ahead passionately. You'll have other options. Don't let somebody commit to a player like energy or somebody that'll do the same shit to you again, is what that tells me. Emotionally, you're aware that it's not the best investment. Never cut yourself short. Page of Swords to the Empress. A lot of you might have told somebody, like, I knew he'd come back or try to come back towards me, and I held my sword up high, or I swung the bat. Like, I told that sumbitch no, emotionally not wanting to invest in that area because of the judgments, the judgment or the outcome. They could be somebody that's broke or just doesn't learn lessons. And you're wise enough to have the truth and clarity of this. The Wheel of Fortune. I feel like you're going to move on, or you're looking in a direction of where to move on to. Some of you, it's moving on from this person. Others of you, it's physically moving. Emotionally, Nine of Wands, cut out anything that feels juggling. Emperor with the Hermit reversed. You'll release anything from the past that just felt like it wasn't trustworthy or keeping you grounded or matching, being happy on that bench in the background. You see that? I almost feel like you're not going to want to tolerate that, especially in 2023. The Two of Pentacles, you might have felt like they were juggling too many aspects of life, and you just want change in situations in your life is what this is showing me. Five of Cups. You're not emotionally disturbed by this anymore. Seven of Swords. You might have found out about deception too. Something about finding out about what they weren't telling you, or just recognize that they're not going to. They're still kind of hanging from that tree. Strength card. The Hermit card could have been a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Leo. Ace of Cups. You could have a past person wanting to come in up and mess with your stability. Three of Cups. I don't see it being the way to go. And I picked up another card not knowing what it is. Stability, Three of Cups, and strength. You might have to be strong to recognize some things aren't worth letting. Don't let somebody come in and that's some, like, don't let somebody come in and basically Two of Cups pull the bullshit over your eyes of a love situation. It ain't worth the investment. And you know that. Eight of Wands reverse. Don't rush towards it. Focus on where you want to see yourself sit or land or live. Live, maybe even. Something about live, land, live. That's going to be your important. Five of Swords to the Devil reversed. Why fight for something like that? No. Eight of Pentacles reversed. It keeps telling me to run. Your message is run. Run from the past and don't look back. Don't overthink it. Just leave it behind you and make new connections. You'll meet new people. And that's your best outcome, is moving on. That's what I've got for you. Some of you have had one hell of a doozy of a relationship, whether it went on for a short amount of time or a long amount of time. I'm not trying to figure that out psychically or intuitively. I'm just saying that reading is like trust in yourself, in the love situations you've dealt with. Believe that you can have new celebrations. Also, if you want to move or you have any worry or anxiety of a move, upsize, downsize if you can afford it, or if you like where you live, don't put too much worry or fear or anxiety in it. Something like that came up in the beginning. That's what I had for Aquarius. Okay, let's keep going. Pisces. Please remember to hit the like button. Can we get 200 likes before I bounce out of here? We're going to do Pisces. What's coming in? I wouldn't mind seeing that tonight. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. What's here for Pisces? What's coming in? What's coming in for Pisces? Stay warm, guys, if you're in a cold climate. And if you don't celebrate this holiday, and just have a good weekend. The rest of the weekend. Two more for you. What's coming in for Pisces? getting? What's this all about? Some of you are going to release to celebrate. I feel like somebody just went out and had a good time. Might have had some sex with somebody, Pisces. Did you just go have sex with somebody recently? Or did somebody just try to come have sex with you? You may be releasing that. The way those cards were slapping, I'm like, this is like, and that's not, I noticed it the last time I read you, but it was all over the place. I'm like, what the fuck? An in and out kind of energy. Not everybody it's going to reciprocate to, but might have went out and had some fun. 7 of Cups, 8 of Cups might have came out kind of energy. 4 Wands, 10 of Swords reversed. Might be feeling left in the cold. Did you go have fun with somebody and they left you in the cold or didn't say much to you? Could have been an outcome, or it could be what comes up. The Empress reversed might not make you feeling so great. You might be feeling like shit. Was that the wisest choice? Temperance. Ooh, somebody could have went out and had some fun, or they're going to be expecting to hear something from somebody. I don't see this person rushing towards them immediately, or being very. No, I'm going to tell you, I don't see that. I see somebody holding off. Somebody holding off against you, or you holding off against somebody else. It feels like they're doing this to you. I'm going to tell you the truth psychically. That feels like they're doing it to you. That's not the story. Show me something that is the story for the Pisces watching. What else is here for a story? Give me something else. Wait a minute. Page of Cups reversed. The Emperor. The Star reversed. Player. 7 of Wands. Clarify the 7 of Wands for Pisces. I think you're going to have to move towards brand new love. Yeah. I think the message Spirit has for me is if the first part of that was your message, or if you haven't heard from an ex, don't focus on hearing from them. Focus on the next new connection. 1, 2, 3, like climbing the steps of a ladder. Focus on the next connection coming in. That may be important. Page of Cups reversed, the Emperor. This may not yet have happened. This may have happened already for you. But the Star reversed and the Knight of Wands. This player energy. I feel like you need to transform and release the ending of a situation. You may have been getting juggled. You were getting juggled, or they thought you were juggling them. If somebody's not willing to be equipped or stick around or build with you, just watch out for good talkers. There are a lot of people out there like that. It'll swindle you into, hey, baby, I'll give you everything you want, and they won't give you shit. 2 of Wands. Your stability could be something you end up focusing on. Also not wanting to feel guarded or being upset. Your stability, something about your stability is going to be very important for you next year. And what you've learned in situations, like what's good to keep around and what's not. What you've learned. The High Priestess with the Hierophant, what's good to cut out with the Hermit. That's you really focusing on the better judgment. Something about needing to focus on the better judgments, whether it's with a fire sign Leo, Knight of Pentacles, or just emotionally. Building yourself up emotionally, knowing that some things you're focusing on aren't gonna, like your ship's not gonna sail with a certain person. You could be fighting battles. 5 of Wands for balance that just aren't showing up. 4 of Cups reversed. The 8 of Swords reversed. Might need to stay out of your head about. Yep. About balancing, about what's worth. Don't let somebody juggle you. Do not get juggled or fumbled around. That might be important for somebody. What else is here? 2 of Cups reversed. Now you really need to focus on your stability, staying grounded. Focus on things that are going to make you happy, not make you think at night. Look at this, 4 swords, and then the next card after, make you happy, the Sun. Focus on things that are going to make you happy. Don't let somebody block your passion or mislead you. Something about misleading you in the past. Don't get stuck with a wheel not turning. Sometimes it's better to release a message or learn that something's not working out the way you were expecting to see it move or build with you. And this is definitely connected to love and the victory of one. You want to be emotionally happy, release this person or situation, passionately move out of that feeling, release it. Release the past and you'll learn something. It's okay to take your time, But sometimes people need to hear it's not the best interest for you. The best interest for you is moving on to the Three of Cups, new environments. This is the decision Spirit wants me to tell you. And also your foundations, your foundations, your money, or your health could be something you should really focus on next year. That is the message I gave you. Every card that I have for you. You have financial change, strength in that. Also, you've got the Star in reverse. Don't let somebody try to come towards you like they want you for all the right reasons when they want you for all the wrong reasons. That's the shittiest thing that can happen in a relationship, because those are the people that usually get hurt the most. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed these readings. I hope you enjoyed these. Thank you guys for all being here. We almost hit 200 likes. We got close. Appreciate that. Collective reading after Pisces. I'll give a little message. What's the message from now to January? What can we tell everybody from now to January? What is the message from now to January 1st? Collectively. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say to them? What do you want me to tell them? I don't know. Well, we'll start there because cards fell out and didn't want to come back up. 6 of Wands, victories in love. Could have some victories in love showing up for you, collective. There could be some victories in love coming for you. If it's not from now to January 1st, these are things that you could be. If you feel like they're not showing up, from now to then, I'm going to tell you, don't stress about it or worry, have fear or worry about the situation at all. Death card, Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Cups reverse. Don't worry about love situations right now. Something about don't worry about love. Move in a judgment that's going to make you feel like this, like you deserve change and the change is on its way to you. That's going to be the important little collective. This ain't going to be a crazy long one. 6 of Wands, the lovers. Go after something that's really going to spark your heart and your interest. The 10 of Swords reversed with the 3 of Wands. Release anything mentally, or the message simply could be you've mentally figured out how to release what direction not to move towards. That's toxic as shit. The Devil card. Ace of Pentacles, reversed, not wanting to face toxicity from now to the end of the year, and you shouldn't have to. Spend time with your family, your friends, the connections you appreciate. 5 of Wands with a Knight of Wands. Who wants to fight a bee's nest and get stung or be played around with? Point, period. I think I got my point across on that. Ace of Cups reversed to the 5 of Cups. It's not worth being stuck in uncommitted energy. Go through feeling like, you know something, the best way to get grounded is really to get humble or trust my own self, or focus on what's good for me to trust at this time. What I can achieve at like now and going forward, what changes I want to see come in, what changes are meant to come in. Focus on the healthy things. The big thing I'm starting to understand with the more I talk, the healthy things are going to be a lot more helpful for you versus the negative realities. And there's no secrets to that. Other people, it could be a health thing. Be careful that you don't get sick, or that people around you don't have sickness, something like that. That's my sickness card. No secret to that. And at the bottom of the deck, focus on your happiness, the Sun card. Focus on your happiness. That's where they want to see you build, and that's when love will show up for you, collective. I hope you guys liked these readings. You all have a good night. I'm getting up out of here. Don't let anything keep you stuck in your head at all. We'll go to the bottom, give you a little more. It's going to stop. When it comes to balancing out endings of celebrations, committed energy, or energies that just don't work out, let it be what it is. The 8 of Cups, walk away from anything that's emotionally unacceptable or undeserving, not deserving, emotionally worthy. The Star reversed, the 10 of Wands. It's not a burden you're supposed to hold on to anymore going into 2023. Take action towards emotionally releasing love situations that hurt or that mess up your stability, heartbreak. Why heartbreak? The King of Wands, the Two of Cups. It's a love thing. It's people are releasing a love pain. I'm releasing a love pain. This is what it's telling me. I'm not going to let it put me here in the rocks and make me feel all f***ed up. The Three of Swords. I did feel like this, but now passionately, I'm not worried about it. You kind of wanting to focus on your direction and take an action to closing down on situations that are undecisive about you. You're not wanting to see them keep you stuck. I think you've learned this. That doesn't work for me. The best outcome is for me to cut that shit out, recognize the past, and that'll be the best fucking judgment. That's the collective. I'm done. You guys have a good night. I hope you enjoyed it. Merry Christmas. I'm done. Queen of Swords. She cut that son bitch out. I'm done. Or he cut her out. Whatever the dealio. You guys have a safe holiday, safe weekend. Stay warm if you're in a cold climate. And if you're not, I wish I was down there enjoying some sun in my shorts and tank top as well. Well, take it easy, everybody. You have a good night. Merry Christmas one more time, and I'm out of here. Bye.